What I'm about to do now, and this is really important that I do this, I'm about to do a protection spell on myself.
Bombaclat! Bombaclat! You're casting spells. Shadow Wizard Money Gang. We always cast spells. No, I f***ed it up. Wait, it's not even like that, bro. My dumb. It's Shadow Wizard Money Gang. We love casting spells. Like, bro, what? Ain't no way she putting a seal on herself. She about to do the Reaper Death Seal, bro. This y'all crazy. Y'all know what it is. Ain't no time to waste, baby. The Daily Schlops. Schloppy. Could you take a gander at who opened his mouth? Right. So apparently off of that, yeah, Ethan and Destiny responded to him. So that's great. And of course, going on with the whole Denim's Kaceytron lawsuit, apparently things is not looking hot for Kaceytron. They haven't been the entire time in basically her entire career. So nothing new there. But of course, within the slops is getting sloppy. So I ain't gonna waste no more time. Trilly talks everything. Trilly does indeed yap everything every time on the schlops, baby. Let's get right into it. As we already know, shout out my glorious slop king every time he's cooking with the slops. More Pegasus. Talk to him, baby. They are getting exactly what they deserve. Stamped, stupid action gets stupid consequences. If you guys want to watch the OG video, down in the description, first link, share the level, more Pegasus. And we hopping right into them slops, baby. Let's do it. You already know. My bad, had to get the zesty hair flip out the way. Can't be looking like rocks either, bro. Jones is crazy, bro. They gotta tell me my hair be looking insane. Anyway.
Welcome back to a series so yummy, even Froggin subscribed. In today's video, Hasan is now implying that America or the Jews control ISIS. Of course,
What?
Hasan would know this as the leading expert in all terrorists, obviously. Ethan has responded, calling him anti-Semitic. His old arch-nemesis Destiny has also responded. Updates on the Hasan orbiting moons, including Kaceytron. Subscribe for entertainment so good, it's practically a TV show at this point. I mean, 30-minute episodes and
100% better than TV.
you don't have to wait a week. And it's free. Sign me up. Take it away, Jellywig.
Let's up those numbers! You luddy. It's really gonna never look good for you, huh, bud?
Now let's begin with Hasan trying to imply that the Jews control ISIS. So basically, ISIS is a very bad, terrorist group. So here we have a tweet by Dan Saltman. Hasan Piker is such a dishonest moron. Just say that the Jews control ISIS and get it over with. The sooner Democrats jettison these lunatics, the better. And he's attached this clip.
On the other hand, you have obviously ISIS, which is, this terror cell that seemingly never attacks Israel and only kills Muslims. Weirdly enough, okay? Don't know what that's about. I'm not going to point any fingers here. Has the American forces actually defended ISIS at times? Yes. Has Israel defended ISIS at times in Syria? Yes, they.
I swear I thought he was about to bust out the false flag argument again, bro. Like with the terrorist manifesto guy. I'm about to be like, yo, man, listen. I'm not saying it's a false flag. I may be heavily implying it. But if there was a situation where there was a false flag, hey. Like, why the fuck would you say that?
Dude, this guy is completely insane. First off, I'm pretty
no, what he is insanely fucking stupid. But
sure he got that completely wrong. He's sort of like listing off conspiracy theory talking points. Second off, is he just doing it again? This is like when he saw the recent shooting.
Bro, no one's ever gonna believe Trilly not pre-watching, but I need y'all to understand. You know what? Now, you know what? Maybe I'll formulate it for you so you do understand. Hold on. Let's go to your channel. Yada yada. Dog. Was it? It's July 20th, 2025. We started February 4th. You know what I'm saying? 2025. There's almost 600 videos, and especially on the bull Hassan, yo, shoot, we gonna have to pull them stats up too. Hold on. Shift that boy back over to this screen. This fool Hassan probably got like, bro. Shoot, I probably got the same amount of videos as Pegasus. Shoot, actually, basically do. Look up Hassan. Bro, 53. Bro, I've seen everything, dog. And then the G-boys will come in. But you're not actually watching the streams, bro. You're just watching the out-of-context clip chip, Johns. Bro, with the amount of clips, and I've said this in another video, with the amount of these clips and all that, John, which a good amount of our clips, I'm gonna keep it a buck. But all these clips added up, bro, we might as well have watched all the streams. It's like, dog, bro. He's saying too much dumb shit. It's like, bro, you gonna have to take that to the chin.
on Israeli diplomats and was like, I'm not saying it's a false flag, but it would have been the perfect
I'm trying to tell you, bruh.
false flag. Guys, I'm not saying the US government in Israel controls ISIS, but guys, it's
Like, bro, oh my fucking god. Like, I'm actually doing the shit I was talking about in one of the other videos too. Where, like, yo, you have to, like, the best shits that really gets truly, like, jalooper fucking slimy is when you show how fucking blatantly wrong and hypocritical these niggas are. It's like, and you can point it out too. It's like, literally with this scenario, this is the same shit he was basically doing for the terrorist manifesto shooter. What the fuck are we sitting here doing? And these G-boys eat that shit up.
just awfully suspicious. Dude, he's actually going insane. Like, every day, we have a more and more extreme, ludicrous take. I mean,
And that's exactly why the daily slops exist. I keep telling this nigga, if he shuts his fucking mouth. Maybe the slop tubers that are paid off by the Trump administration would not say shit about his dumb ass.
at least he's not glazing ISIS. I guess that's like an improvement.
Great, but he's glazing Hamas, Hezbollah, and the fucking Houthis. Excellent.
You know, not supporting the extremist terrorist murderers, you know, that's a start for Hassan. Here's what people are saying. So he'd unironically be pro-ISIS if they killed more Jews? ISIS had attacked Israel, but not often because of the IDF. Somebody's posted this screenshot. ISIS claims first attack in Israel. ISIS in Egypt claims rocket attack on Israel, basically showing there are examples of where ISIS has attacked Jews. Somebody responded with Hasan and Dan Clancy, and this is like the
Oh, I heard about this shit with the Coldplay, John. Yeah.
viral CEO that got caught cheating. Biggest pseudo in
Yeah, this is just like, yeah, for that situation, I don't know. Y'all gotta let me know if you want me to talk
Hasan
about
and
it.
Dan Clancy, and this is like the viral CEO.
Y'all gotta let me know if you want me to talk about it. But this is like literally one of those situations where I be telling niggas about their PR. Like, nigga, both of y'all, because they worked at the same company, a previous company named like Astronomer or something. Both of y'all are like complete incompetent fucking morons. Like, bro, y'all two of the top brasses in the company, and you decide to pop out on this shit while obviously being on an affair. Dumb as fuck. Like, come on, bro, we're just dead ass not thinking.
That got caught cheating.
Obviously not trying to put it in a way like, yo, man, you should hide your fucking cheating better. No, you shouldn't cheat at all because, haha, Trilly, number one thing with Trilly's love, in his opinion, your partner's best interest at heart. I don't think going to go fuck your mistress is, or better yet, go take your mistress out before you go fuck your mistress. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna do better on your wife's, heart. Let alone have her best interest. Like, nigga, dumb as shit. Like, I don't know what we're doing. Niggas get cheese. Niggas get these top positions be thinking they're invincible.
Biggest pseudo
I mean,
intellectual
shit, the nigga Hassan thought he was fucking Superman the other day. Nigga really thinks he's invincible.
on the internet today. He's a literal bullshit fountain. Right, so Ethan responded, the USA and Israel have never defended ISIS. Hassan is describing a popular anti-Semitic conspiracy theory popular in Dan Bilzerian type of circles. He suggests
Dan Bilzerian?
that Israel is actually behind ISIS. Why? Because ISIS has never attacked Israel. Except Hassan is lying as usual.
Pathological liar.
ISIS has planned multiple attacks against Israel and Israelis. He also lies about ISIS only targeting Muslims. With the most cursory research, you will find that this is not true. ISIS has killed countless Yazidis and forced their women into slavery. Hassan is quite literally hand-waving an entire genocide against the Yazidi people.
I mean, well, that would be Mr. Forensics or it didn't happen bikers, so I mean.
In service of his conspiracy theory. ISIS also targets Christians and Kurds, which are seemingly unimportant to him. Hassan is a terrorist mouthpiece for Hamas, Iran, and Hezbollah,
Don't forget the Houthis.
happily spreading their propaganda and lies amongst his Western audience.
Ooh, triple stamped.
I mean, you can't make this shit up. He's literally peddling complete conspiracy theories like a actual nut job. I mean, Hassan wonders why people just don't trust his coverage anymore, and then he goes and says shit
Were you supposed to, like, trust it in the first place? I'm so confused.
like this. I mean, you literally
When was the fucking, wasn't like the 9/11 clip like fucking at least 3+ years ago? Like, bro, what? Bro, like,
twist any story completely to fit your narrative. Of course, people are not going to trust you at all when this is the type of shit you're peddling. And I just love how he always has to defend his so-called side, right? Obviously, we all know this. He is Schrodinger's Turk, you know, white when convenient, Muslim.
oh yeah, this is the thing I be saying with fucking Yoko all the time. Like, yo, whatever, like, will get them the most validation, gratification, and getting glazed up, which for this nigga is a casual considering Orbiter G-boys, but whatever is gonna get them glazed up, basically the most, like, you know, validation in the moment, they are whatever, like, they are gonna follow that argument, they are that race, they are that, like, you know what I'm saying, national, whatever, like, bro, for these heads, bro, nah, they literally live the skinwalking timing to the T's, to the nines.
When convenient, Turkish when convenient. Any terrorist attacks, it must be, you know, the Israelis, the Americans, the white people. Just acknowledge that everyone can do bad shit. Everybody's got bad eggs. Stop
Yeah, because no one's perfect. Say this shit all the time too. No such thing as a perfect person, perfect individual. Definitely not a perfect fucking content creator or streamer.
being such a flippin' psychopath terrorist mouthpiece, dude. It's crazy. You know, just as a joke, I'm just gonna use Hassan's same logic against him, right? How is it that Hassan always finds himself on the side of the terrorist? It's just convenient, isn't it? He always supports
No, it's not convenient. I mean, the nigga is a terrorist sympathizer.
supporting Hamas, the Houthis, Hezbollah. Now he's trying to say that ISIS is somehow set up by the Jews. I don't know, it's just lovely terrorist talking points. People responding, when it isn't Asmongold, Nux, Destiny, or Ethan, Hassan has Israel derangement syndrome. I hate closeted anti-Semitics. The word salad excusing hate, yet coming across as moral is sick. Hassan is beyond retired in the head. If Hassan's nose grew like Pinocchio, how long do you think it would be?
Bro, I say this all the time. Trilly, of course, used to run track. When I know y'all wouldn't believe it. Twink body, fucking, yeah, Jot body had a. Anyway, going off of that, Trilly used to run track and all that type of beats, right? Yeah, man. One time around the field is a 400. 4 times around the field is a mile. Have y'all ever heard of a 3200? Cause at the bare minimum, that's how fucking long that nigga's nose would be. So anyway, let's keep it pushing.
Would wrap around the earth about 60,000 times. Anyways, after this, Destiny responded. Destiny reacts to Hassan's take that ISIS only goes after Muslims rather than Israel. Wait till he finds out who the majority of the Houthis killed were.
On the other hand, you have obviously ISIS, which is, you know, this terror cell that seemingly never attacks Israel and only kills Muslims. Weirdly enough.
Oh, he's so close. Oh no, he's so close. Holy shit. He's right on the he's right there. He's like, isn't it kind of weird that there's this like extremist Muslim organization and it seems like the majority of people they kill are actually other Muslims, which I thought only the United States and white people killed. He's so close.
Okay, don't know what that's about.
Wait till he finds out who the majority of the Houthis killed were, or the majority of Hezbollah killed, or the majority of every basically Arab extremist group that's ever existed is killed, or the Taliban killed, or anybody else. He's so close.
This is shocking information. You're telling me.
It's just so fucking dumb now. Obviously, we know how we feel about the nigga Destiny, bro. He's got too much fucking bad shit going on. But yeah, to point that, again, in one moment, god damn it, where Destiny is pointing out fucking hypocrisy and all that bullshit. Oh, the nigga's actually making the good point now. God damn it.
Extremist terrorists actually kill all kinds of people. In fact, they seem to want to terrorize civilians in general. Shocking information here. The point is, they are extremist, radical, violent pieces of shit and probably need to be condemned. It's just insane. We got top Twitch streamer Hasan here, you know, the voice of
Which is Golden Boy.
the left apparently, who supports several terrorist groups. Hasan, when you tell him the terrorists he supports actually kill people, including Muslims. Shocked Pikachu face? So let me get this straight. So in Hasan's twisted sort of mind here, one of the reasons he will be glazing these terrorist groups is because in his mind, they actually kill non-Muslim people and they basically kill other types of people, which is why he's okay
Which would be, quite the fucking radical extremist position, wouldn't it be there, Hasan?
with it. How insane is that? But of course, he's progressive, guys. He's the masculine voice of the left. I'm very
Again, extremist.
open-minded. I love gay people, of course. Surely my terrorist buddies also
Hezbollah is my favorite flag.
love them. Just ask my best friend here, Hezbollah. He's a big fan of the gay ones. What about my good nephew here, my favorite teenager? Luffy, of course. Oh, what's that? He was bragging about bombing.
Oh, it can't be Luffy, boys. I don't see his fucking straw hat. Let alone do I see any relation that this nigga has to One Piece.
Some ships, you know, posing next to a hijack ship. No, just ignore that. He's
Hey man, trust me, bro. Luffy will be on the same timing.
the freedom fighter, of course. Don't talk about the slaves they keep. Oh, stop it. You're making me look so stupid. Anyways, after this, Destiny talks about Hassan's way of phrasing his arguments, right? In a very disingenuous way.
I'm not going to point any fingers here. Has the American forces actually defended ISIS at times? Yes. Has Israel defended ISIS at times in Syria? Yes, they.
Remember, Syria is the place where you can make any argument about anybody doing anything that you ever want ever, okay? Russian jets flying to Syria could be doing 10 things simultaneously. They could be violating Turkey's airspace. They could be violating the airspace of a NATO ally, being a threat to the West. They could be attacking terrorists like ISIS. They could be bombing innocent Kurdish people who have nothing to do with anything. They could be helping Assad. They could be bombing Syria. There are so many different factions that were at play, coming and going at different points during the Syrian civil war that you can basically say whatever the fuck you want, and you'll probably be right. You'll probably, at some point, we supported ISIS. At some point in that war, there probably was a time when we attacked somebody who was attacking the same person where our interests are aligned on things. ISIS didn't like Assad. We didn't like Assad. There are probably points where Al-Qaeda was involved, and they still are involved to some extent. I think they still have like 100 square.
Yo, this is so like, oh my god. You know what's so funny about this shit? This right here is a perfect moment to point this out. where we're talking politics and I am forced to learn this shit against my will. Like, do y'all actually see my face? I don't give a fuck. And not on the factor of, like, I don't care about any of these heads, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, heads losing their lives, different conflicts. But it's like, yo, this is totally going, like, in and out, bro. Like, the political discourse is so fucking boring, bro. Like,
meters of like a
Yeah, so the thing about that is not the same as explicit support. So if two people are trying to accomplish the same objective, it just so happens they have a common goal at one point. It doesn't mean they are in cahoots. For example, we'll take me and Destiny. We both don't like Hasan, but I also don't like Destiny for
See, that's the point I was making earlier, where it's like, fuck, man. Now, Dusty, you want to make the good points, nigga? You gotta be fucking kidding me. It's like, yeah, I feel the same way as Beckett. It's like, yeah, not really feeling Destiny, not at all. Not after the Pixie shit, especially not after the fucking, you know, flood fucking, his flood takes with the children. Yeah, nah, hell nah. But yeah, nigga, we do align on some shit, and it's not fucking with that nigga Hasan. I'm gonna keep it a buckski. Yep.
a couple of his other takes, which have been very stupid. So, you know, obviously, I'm not in cahoots with Destiny here. It just so happens we have a common enemy here, that being Hasan.
Well, funny enough, Hasan would say he's all in cahoots with, well, Ethan is all in cahoots with fucking Destiny. Hey, man, yo, he got the redact.dev fucking John, bro. That means, yo, he must be sucking Destiny's cock. Like, bro, fuck. Hasan, nigga, we know you were a Destiny G-boy. So was Denims, nigga. You're never gonna hide that shit.
But you know who actually is in cahoots? People who actually finance the freaking terrorist organizations. And you know who does that one, Hasan? The Iranian government, who you seem to love so much, who you defend so vigorously. The Hamas leader, you know, the terrorist leader, literally thanked them for their financial support. That is considered explicit support. That's not like a common goal or they have the same objective. It's
like, yeah, no, he gave niggas cheese. It's like, how much more support can you get from that?
Just like, hey, you're helping me straight up. But don't worry, guys. According to Hasan, the Iranian government is actually very progressive. They definitely do not oppress anyone, especially not women. Don't you know? I've seen TikTok dances there. Also, they're very pro.
Oh my god, yeah, he was trying to make that take during the debate with Ethan, bro. Holy shit.
LGBT.
By the way, Iran is actually weirdly very pro-trans.
You know, forcing gay people to transition. Pro-trans, of course. I love it when two regards go after each other's throats. Took all of 8 seconds to have
basically, yeah, true. Like,
Grok tell me that yes, ISIS has targeted or murdered Jews for being Jews. Mr. Piker is undeniably a very simple, disingenuous man.
Yeah, I think we've been through this.
Hasan is stupid. Thank you. That sums it up. Anyways, moving on to Hasan's subreddit. Apparently, they're really mad at him using the word schizophrenic. I can't subscribe to Hasan until he stops using schizophrenic as an insult. I live with BPD. And then they have like this huge paragraph here. When you use schizophrenic as an insult, you are not tearing down conspiracy-minded white Trump supporters. You are associating with some of the most hateful people in the country. I hope this makes sense. People responded, oh, please.
Oh shit, well, I guess that person wouldn't like me because I'll be telling you, bro, a lot of these motherfuckers schizo-maxing. Hefty, too. They heftily are.
Please let them all start turning on each other. We already started seeing this happening with the Orbiters. If it happens within Hasan's community
the Orbiter Civil War, bro, I'm telling you, it's better than Marvel.
as well, amazing. This guy's gonna get banned and doxxed for making a suggestion about Hasan's insults. We got MAGA Gay saying, when you pander to woke snowflake, it's an inevitability they'll find something stupid to turn on you over. Never ending.
Yo, again, I should obviously not fucking co-oping this nigga, but this is low-key something I've been trying to say. Like, I'm not calling niggas woke snowflakes, but what I be saying about the fucking G-boys, and better yet, not even the G-boys, it's like heads. You gain fucking nothing from collaborating with that nigga Hasan, bro. It's like, yo, Yoko and Soy Dubs are gonna find this shit out the meanest way possible, bro. It's like, yeah, you get up in the niggas' audience, and what do niggas collab for? Does to combine audiences, grow your platform, yada yada. You get up in that shit, but as soon as you do something, especially on the political ideology tip, that disagrees or disaligns with this nigga's audience, that echo chamber, and or him, you're done. You're done. Now you getting brigaded, now you getting harassed, now you getting slandered, misinformation spread about you, all this different shit. I don't understand what niggas do not understand about that shit, bro. Hey, man. Niggas don't play their PR well. You can see how that shit's doing for Luddy.
Pander to woke snowflake. It's an inevitability they'll find something. I want to see if he's still drinking that Diet Coke that he promised to stop drinking for that one lunatic fan. Let's start a petition to check Hasan Piker's fridge.
Yo, like, I've seen like heads in the comments say, like, especially, I think it was one girly pop, she was like, yo, I appreciate her for like standing on her business and all that type of jazz. And like, yo, I could appreciate that sentiment on like, she's looking at that from that perspective. But I'm sorry, I'm always gonna be with Pegasus. If a head run up to me and start telling me that I can only drink out of a fucking, like, a glass cup or some shit, I'm gonna be like, Like, I'm gonna be like, yo, what the hell is going on? And I know it's associated with the list and all that, not to be disrespectful, duh. We always get on that type of beat. But clearly, is Trilly following the list? Nah. So if somebody run up into me and fucking saying all this shit, I'm looking at you like, yo, what? Nah. I'm gonna say no.
Us to stop drinking for that one lunatic fan. Let's start a petition to check Hasan Piker's fridge. I think that's really important, guys.
We don't need to, because he's already shown on many clips he's hypocritical on that shit. He's still drinking them fucking Dr. Peppers.
Moving on to the Hasan Orbiters. We got a big weekend for the Orbit, and we got Shonda Black, Denims, and I think this is Mike from PA here. And apparently they have actually gotten some viewership. Now, I don't know why this has happened, why they all have Hasan in the title. I'm the new Hasan. I guess maybe he took a break or something like.
Because they all got Hasan in the title. Why? What do you mean? What do you mean why? Like, what the fuck? They sucked this nigga's cock for the free. Like
that.
Well, not for the free. Okay, Denims might be making some cheese, but that shit about to all get wiped out by this lawsuit. That shit going straight to Ethan's pocket. All the other heads, like I already said. And now I'll keep stepping again because I think that shit is funny. And not I think that shit is funny as hell. Within the hierarchy, we know Hasan, Orbiters, G-Boys. Within the Orbiters hierarchy, if you're below Denims on a hierarchy, irrelevant. We already know all these niggas sucking Hasan's cock. That's why that shit is in their fucking description. Without that, nigga, they are irrelevant.
That's like the literal definition of the Orbiters here. Whenever Hasan takes a break or there's some level of drip down, they try to siphon one viewer from him.
This is exactly what fucked over Denim. See this? Oh my god, Sloppy! Love Slop because I can bring up all the references. But yeah, this is exactly what fucked over Denims. Yo, Hasan. When the content nuke drops, content nuke Hasan Piker, he pussyfooted off of for like goddamn 7 months and to only bail fucking Yoko and Sway Dubs out, even though their ass is not bailed out. We see how their shit is grass, as we can see for their asses. But yo, Hasan ain't want to watch the video when it came out. He actually didn't stream that day. So you know where the fuck they all went? Right to Denim's cell phone, dumbass. Right? So the one time she actually had motion, had like 50,000 people in there. Yeah. You know how that turned out for her? Well, I'll tell you, I know how it did. In this lawsuit, seems to be spanking her ass. I mean, yesterday we seen she's already ratting out the fucking H3 snark mods. Hilarious. I'm gonna keep laughing at these niggas. I am.
Each time, and they all like eat the scraps basically. It's basically like the most pathetic dick sucking you'll ever see.
Yep.
They responded, Denims looks like she's the first to rat out the snark mods in the Orbiter group. By the way,
no. She was the first
dick sucking you'll ever see. People responded, Denims looks like she's the first to rat out the snark mods in the
Yep, she was.
Orbiter group. By the way, quick context,
it's so funny, yo, Denims is a fucking rat. Like, I need y'all to understand, like, she's an actual fucking rat. So she does that whole fucking false public what is it called? False retraction of a public statement. Whatever that shit she tried to do against Ethan. Took down the GoFundMe. Bam, that shit is gone. Where the hell is the GoFundMe? Just like, where the hell is the stream? We know you were propagating that nigga bad empanada. Fuck out of here. You tried, right? So then we come off of that. She takes down the GoFundMe. Niggas were calling her like fucking Keffels. She gonna pull like Keffels. Aight, boom. Guess who's the first one to throw up they GoFundMe as soon as these lawsuits about to get served out? Yo, she's a fucking rat, bro. I need niggas to understand. Holy shit.
Denims' lawyers and Ethan's lawyers agreed to subpoena the Reddit mods and expedite that and basically get all their personal info so they can be named in the lawsuit. It was all a game of who's likely going to cooperate with Ethan, and Denim surprised me given she was the worst offender here.
Honestly, yeah. But it's probably also because she's the worst offender. Not even just on the copyright, like malicious copyright shit. Bruh, like I said, who was one of the main heads propagating and promoting that nigga bad empanada? Denims! Like, bruh, yeah, it's in her fucking best interest to settle, but you want to know what's even more ratty about that? She herself got up on this shit and said that she was going to fight out this lawsuit. She was so ready to tell heads what was going on with it because she was excited to fight this boy through. No settling. Yet, her party and Ethan agrees that we need to go after the snark mods. I'm going to keep laughing at them.
That wasn't Denim's decision, it was her lawyers, and she pretty much just had to agree to whatever they said. That's kind of what happens when you hire legal counsel. You gotta listen to them and not do your usual stupid move.
Yeah, because they're the niggas who know about the law, and y'all niggas don't.
And honestly, I'm not surprised.
Shit, again, I have to keep giving it to Frogan. She's the only one that actually did the shit that their lawyer is saying, and shut the fuck up.
That Denims was the first one to do it, considering Kaceytron didn't even have a lawyer, and Frogan apparently, like she claims she did, I highly doubt she actually has a lawyer yet. Fighting for the scraps from his corpse, no wonder he hates all these people. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. Perfect representation of parasitic simps that rely on one hippie to have an online career.
Ding, 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 ding.
Absolutely shameless. Denim's literally just restreaming the news. Bro's tag is just black. Wait, so if you look at Sean the Black, the tags are black and black brilliance. Amazing, amazing. Definitely not using the race card.
Bro, this nigga has been using the race card for so long. Again, we already discussed this shit with Destiny, bro. But we know that we know the one fucking clip that made Sean relevant for about like fucking 10 minutes on Twitter. Yeah, we were saying like heads should fucking like kill Destinies because of the fucking slave owners and the niggas fucking nutted in a sock and all that bullshit. Like, yeah, nigga, we're not taking you serious, bro. You gonna keep playing the victim card with your race. I'm going to let you know, nigga, as a fellow melanated nigga, bro, you gonna be alright. Real shit. You gonna be alright, my nigga. That victim complex shit is literally just coming from this orbiting shit, bro. Like, dude.
At all, guys. Now, Dan Saltman also made this tweet. He thinks that Ethan should settle with Frogan. He tweeted, "Fuck it, offer to settle with Frogan. I'm honestly impressed that she has handled this so much better than everyone else."
Gotta agree with Dan there. I'm not gonna lie. Else I keep saying, like, yo, Frogan actually shut the fuck up. Beast!
No comments, no shit talking, remove the VOD right away. How does she naturally handle this 100 times better than Casey or Denims, who are streaming veterans? Well, there's a simple answer to that. She's too busy eating, of course. So what the heck? Obviously, she don't got time for this petty bullshit. She needs to meet her calorie goal, obviously. People responded, some people are too nice. No, 10 years ago, maybe. Never settle with these type. Just because she's listening to her legal counsel doesn't mean she deserves leniency.
Exactly. That's the same time and I'm on. I'm like, yo, she's just smart because, yeah, she's not saying shit. That doesn't mean her ass still don't deserve to be fucking sued. What? Or like, well, she's sued regardless, but that doesn't mean her ass deserves to, oh yeah, let's just settle. Fuck no. Y'all niggas crazy, bro. Again, all y'all were trying to be on the timing, at least from Ethan's perspective, of like, yo, trying to take away his kids and all that shit. Y'all niggas boxed, bro.
An example.
Plus, obviously, like, yo, they're being Denim's case, trying to Frogan, their merit to fight against this malicious copyright infringement lawsuit case, fucking box, dude.
Out of all of them. Okay, to be honest, I kind of agree with this because I feel like these people deserve no mercy. I mean, Frogan is particularly cruel.
Oh yeah, no, I fully agree too.
Well, she was saying U.S. veterans should get PTSD and die. Nope, destroy them all. Frogman is the ultimate veteran, 2 times rising star. Only difference is Frogan hired a lawyer and listened to the lawyer that's not handling it better. And I feel like if you don't teach them,
I mean, well, technically it is, because again, Kaceytron doesn't even have a lawyer, so technically Frogan is handling this lawsuit better. But to that, they're all still fucked.
a lesson, they're just gonna keep doing the shit and feel like they're invincible, right? Now, apparently we got some updates from Gato. I've just been notified that this is a tweet Ethan Klein is suing me over. I look forward to it being shown in court. Breaking, Ethan Klein has been arrested following the publication of a video in which he appears to be in the throes of a drug.
Hey yo, Gato, haha, real funny, you dumbass nigga. We know that you've been posting 43 tweets a day for the past 7 years, my nigga. You have 150,000 tweets. This was not one of the fucking only tweets you're being sued over, dumbass. But anyway.
Field psychotic break. So again, I don't know why, if this
Plus, brother, again, you're pushing fucking 40. Why the fuck are you still doing this?
is the actual reason.
Well, I know you have nothing else with your fucking pathetic ass life, but like, dude.
And this person can be making shit up. In fact, that is their entire career on Twitter, basically just making shit up. So
150,000 tweets.
unless I hear this from Ethan, I'm not going to believe it. I have no idea what Ethan is suing him for, but I know he is SOL with what I'm bringing. Legal Mindset responded, likely defamation and or IEED. My initial thought going through...
Hell is that? Oh no, I gotta look that up. I don't know what that is. That's not... Nah. I was about to say, that's not it. That's not it. Okay, yeah, okay, I found it. Okay. Let's see here. An intentional infliction of emotional distress, i.e. IED lawsuit, is a legal claim where a plaintiff alleges that the defendant's extreme and outrageous conduct caused them severe emotional distress. Bro, they just getting up and fucking lying about Ethan every goddamn day. Y'all niggas will be fucked. Bro, oh my god, bro. Chili doesn't know shit about the law, as we all fucking know. But I'm not gonna lie, like, bro, you niggas is calling Ethan a misogynist. Niggas call it fucking you say Taylor Lorenz, and I say sure. Taylor Lorenz out here saying that Ethan is sexually harassing young girls online. Fucking heads are sending skulls to his shit. Heads are fucking, you know what I'm saying, doing a false CPS call. Bro, you niggas are fucking done. And then, bro, Gato, the same shit on you, nigga. You want to claim that you're in a snark. You're really fucked, you dumbass. Like, I don't... What do? Oh my god.
So Gato's tweets would just be various instances of defamation per se and some
Literally.
actual malice as well. He also has to be the least sympathetic defendant of all time, considering what he said about US and veterans. Every juror will hate Gato.
Literally, bro. Every nigga already does if you're not sucking Hassan's cock. Like,
Oh, you think they're not gonna have sympathy for them caring for their father on like dialysis or something while tweeting 700 times a day? Apparently that's somehow taking care of your father, by the way. Now apparently Dan has been going after a user called Jake from Chinatown. If you remember, this person was the one who said they wanted to swing Ethan's kids into an oak tree.
what the fuck? Wait. How do this swing? What the fuck? Bro, I don't even. Bro, y'all are bored, bro. Y'all are bored. Like y'all are actually bored. Like, y'all have nothing. Like, your lives actually mean nothing. That's insane. Like, I'm gonna keep it a buck. Say that's like rude or whatever, but I don't care, bro. They lives are actually pointless. Like, if this is what you're doing in your free time, I'm not gonna lie. Bro, what are you? I'm gonna keep it a buck, and I'm hypocritical on this too. But what are you adding to society? You're adding literally nothing. Neither am I. Again, SlopTuber, trash, garbage content, whatever. But like, dude, at least at least we just not doing this. Ah, man.
Basically completely unhinged. Dan responds, I have a full archive of all your tweets and I saved with a third-party compliant archiver to be admissible for discovery. I'll send them all to Ethan. But hey, as you formally said here, who would ever believe a freaking Israeli? Or maybe that will work for you in court. Of course, this archive was collected before you started mass deleting anything that was just insanely defamatory. But as I've said, I have everything saved. Anyways, the archive includes Twitter media as well as the tweet analytics for all the accounts I track all the time. Jake Chinatown and Jake Chinatown. I suppose this will be helpful for Ethan to prove damages when he can pull up defamatory posts from you and also show how many times those posts were seen by others. Fellas, is this what I think
Ooh.
it is? Another lawsuit. Another lawsuit. Ay, ay, ay. We are just eating good, man. It's just this going after all of the
The slop is getting sloppy, baby.
psychopaths. It's crazy. Anyways, moving on to Kaceytron. Apparently, she's gone
Let's not.
completely nuts. She's trying to cast a spell on Ethan. So this is like a parody account. This is not actually Ethan, but the video is definitely Casey. My enemies have now resorted to witchcraft to stop me. Kaceytron, you're no match against the powers I'm about to unleash on you and the Snuggers. I demand you fill out your paperwork with your own blood so I take everything. The blood oath will stand the test of time. Right, so here we have a
blood oath.
TikTok. Music is copyrighted, so I'm just gonna read it out. What I'm about to do now, and this is really important that I do this, I'm about to do a protection spell on myself.
Bomba Clat! Bomba Clat! You're casting spells. Shadow Wizard Money Gang. We always cast spells. No, I fucked it up. Wait, it's not even like that, bro. Fuck. My dumbass. It's Shadow Wizard Money Gang. We love casting spells. Like, bro, what? Ain't no way she putting a seal on herself. She about to do the Reaper Death Seal, bro. This y'all crazy.
Right? Against Ethan Klein, I'm gonna be summoning protective energies to try to just keep me safe during this time. Protect us from Ethan Klein. Was that Salt? She's doing the thing where, you know the SpongeBob episode where they draw a circle to avoid the sea bear? She's literally doing that. You can't
You know, Squidward goes out of the circle, gets his ass whooped.
make this shit up, dog. Right. Protect us from the bald. Of course, gotta mention bald.
I'm like, wait.
Man Dan. Protect us from Epstein. Protect us from Diddy Dan. Protect us from AB. Protect us from Olivia. Okay, so this is like.
Yo, why is she bringing a crew into this shit? Again, like, isn't your beef with Ethan? Like, see, this the... Bro, oh my god. I love being able to point it out, bro. I'm trying to tell you, it quite literally, gets Trilly Jaloo preparing. Yo, these heads, like, bro, they just love talking about these harassment campaigns and how they're only being harassed by, like, Ethan and all these other heads, and they would never do this. Yo, Kaceytron right now, bringing up the crew. Fucking Frogan and AB's DMs, bringing up the crew, trying to start shit with the crew, bro. And then these motherfuckers will have the nerve to get up on the shit and be like, yo, Ethan is a tyrant, bro. He's a bad boss, bro. He don't do shit for the crew. Look how Ethan is treating them. Bro, shut the fuck up. Look how y'all are treating them, and you niggas are fucking detractors. What the fuck? You niggas are Hassan detractors, bro. What? Oh my god, bro. It is the dumbest shit. So be able to point that out there too. Kaceytron, why the fuck you bringing up the other heads on the crew?
Like naming members of Ethan's crew here. Protect us from the H3 podcast and all of the affiliates. We need your protection, goddess. And okay, and we got some sort of animation. We got help. Well, okay, I guess she's casting something. It's not even being transcribed here. Protect us from Ethan Klein. Protect us from his wife.
I'm telling you, Shadow Wizard Money Gang.
Eli, I guess. Protect us from the viewers of the H3 podcast. Anybody who's even viewed them. The wicked evil viewers of the H3 podcast. Oh, okay. Apparently people are evil. Wishing people harm. Wishing women harm, of course. Women. The
Again, Ethan is not wishing any women harm.
mothers, the sisters, daughters harm. All of the incel energy infesting the interweb. I like how she says incel energy and there's like a rotating circle just like providing her energy. We call upon your protection from it. Okay, so as I mentioned before, her entire life is this sort of troll over here, which appears to be what she's doing here. But here's a newsflash, Casey. The lawsuit is very real. That is
It's definitely based in reality, I'll tell you what.
not actually a troll, and you can't hide behind irony or humor or satire anymore because it seems like you're legitimately having a mental breakdown. I think the tears she had on stream
Yeah, I think we're way past that.
were very real as well. She was breaking down crying after Ethan actually sued her, and this is after she's been vicious to people on Twitter for a decade, constantly harassing people over and over and over again, just slandering them over.
More Johns to bring up. It's so funny. She talks about these incel harassment campaigns because, you know, incel is quite literally the only thing she has in her dialogue box. Like I say all the time, Kaceytron, we pull it up like the Fallout menu. When you talk to one of the NPCs, the drop down comes up. There is one selection. The other three are ellipses. ... The first one, incel, period. That's all, right? Coming off of that, though, right? She loves to talk about these incel harassment campaigns when one of the main people she brings up and talks about and references when she says incel harassment campaigns is Asmongold. Asmongold directly says on stream he only talks about her when she talks about him. Wait, yeah, he only talks about her when she talks about him. You go look at her Twitter. She got like 40 plus tweets on Asmongold. Straight slander. I'm like, okay. But these heads are harassing you though. Okay.
And then finally, a little bit of the consequences of your actions, and you turn into an actual witch. You're casting a spell on TikTok. Guys, honestly, like, who the heck are we
Love how it's fucking Kaceytron69. Of course it is.
even dealing with? Like, this is the people we're supposed to make, like, logical arguments again. She's casting a goddamn spell, guys. What is even going on? Right, people responded, Jew magic versus witchcraft, the ultimate showdown. It's unfortunate that she's a terrible person
What type of black magic?
because she's unironically funny. I mean, maybe in, like, a sad and pathetic way.
Nah, what's the funny part? Again, like, I will keep saying it for Kaceytron. This was another John I was saying in one of the other videos, and one of the other slops covering her. Kaceytron is funny in the sense of, you are laughing at her, and not with her. Or at least in Trilly's opinion, when I see things from Kaceytron, I'm laughing at her, and definitely not with her. Absolutely not. She already thinks she speaks for all the lover babes. The lover babes already cooked their dumb ass. Already said, yeah, she not speaking for the Huns. Definitely not for all of us. Which, hey, I feel like that's a fair opinion for them to have because Kaceytron's opinions.
But I feel like half of the things she says she genuinely means. We'll take a look at some other clips coming up where she basically just blames men for all of her problems. And that is quite clearly
Oh yeah, this is where she was saying, I just love gay people and all that, trying to pander to the LGBTQ plus community. Like, bruh, that shit's cute, but we know it's a grift.
not a joke. She just burned a hole in that grass. Way to be an all-embracing Earth Mother. Literally salt the ground, ya dummy. Right, so moving on to some extra Casey clips we got here. Apparently she was making fun of Ethan on Ozempic while simultaneously stuffing her face. Shout out to Willie Mack for this.
Willie Mack!
She's making fun of Ethan for being on Ozempic and she's stuffing her hole with Taco Bell.
They're gonna be mad that I called his wife ugly, and she's ugly on the inside and the outside.
Yeah, you got something to substantiate that? What has Miss Ela said? That, again, would make her ugly on the inside, and then Miss Ela definitely not ugly on the outside. Hun is beautiful, so, yeah, it seems like you just, dick-eating, Kaceytron. Hefty.
I've lost some weight. I have. I've lost like 20 pounds now, so, and I'm doing it the non-easy way. I know like Ethan doesn't know much about like having to work all the time because he only has to clock in for like 4 hours a day or something. But like at that time I had been live for 3 months. Okay, like at that time, like I was clocking in at around 700 hours on the clock.
What were you doing on those hours?
And I was very mentally unwell. So I was a very weed dependent, but I have gotten better off the weed. No, for real.
She smoked before she spoke? 18 minutes of smoking versus 15 minutes of commentary on a video that was an hour and 43 minutes?
Yeah, Casey, we definitely believe you. Although I would like some photo evidence. I'd like a picture of your monthly expenses, particularly your weed bill, you know, just to make sure. I mean, dude, why is she acting like she actually works hard? You literally do nothing all day. You stay on Twitter and you tweet the word incel all day, every day.
Stamped.
And I guess the rest of the time, you're reacting to videos on stream, which is you basically smoking up a storm. Your streaming career is a complete failure. You are self-admittedly...
It's like, bro, there's literally clips of her where, like, yo, these hours she clocked in, she's fucking knocked out, blacked out in her bed and letting movies and shit play. Like, that's clocking in hard work in hours?
broke, you're getting financially ruined by Ethan, and for some godforsaken reason, you dragged your Discord mod-ass husband into this as well, essentially ruining...
Holy shit, that clip when they were fucking putting the rings on in front of, like, the Walmart subway was funny as hell.
His life too. And she said that stuff about Ethan only working like 4 hours a day. First off, just because he streams 4 hours, that doesn't mean he's only working 4 hours a day. That's...
Yeah, but like, see, if we start applying logic to this, you have to like stoop down to their levels of intelligence. I'm not even gonna entertain that shit, because if you think that like literally the only thing that especially pertains to the pod is just being there actually like during the live stream, you're a fucking moron. Obviously, there's a whole lot of back end things that, you know what I'm saying, Ethan has to take care of. Plus to that, you know, Ethan Ela, they got Teddy Fresh clothing brand, gotta run that shit too. Like, yeah, there's a lot more hours clocked in when you are self-owning, or not, well, not self-owning, not in the sense of Dennis, but when you're like self-made and you do like, you have a self-owned business, like, bruh, you like, this is literally the same thing with like content creation on a tip, like, bro, especially like, yo, if you're a drama slop tuber or whatever, like, bro, you're constantly on the clock or whatever, per se, in a sense. And that's done not to say like, yo, streaming is harder than 9 to 5. This is on a whole different genre, but this is more or less the sense of like, you're always on the clock because there's always something to cover, especially, again, like I said, if you cover internet genres, there's always something to cover. There's always a new story, there's always some drama, yada yada stuff happening, so you always got to think about that, be attentive on that, like all this type of genre. But specifically for Ethan and all that, like, yeah, he's got physical businesses. Again, like, there's stuff on the back end of the pod he has to take care of. There's stuff with his clothing brand, Teddy Fresh, you got to take care of. Like, what the fuck is Kaceytron talking about? Like, this...
like saying, oh, well, Payus's videos are 30 minutes long. He's clearly making these videos in 30 minutes. Like, obviously, you need to
Yeah, like, fucking dumb.
do some level of research, some level of preparation. You can't just freestyle for like 4 hours straight. Like, obviously, Ethan has some level of preparation before he does his streams or whatever. I don't know, the behind the scenes.
Can't pull a fucking TrillTalksEverything, just get up on the vid and yap.
But, you know, he has a bunch of employees. Why would he, like, if his job was so easy, he wouldn't need any employees, would he? But
Exactly.
obviously, Casey would think these videos only take like 30 minutes, or, you know, there's no effort put into them because that's how she would do things.
I was about to say that too, because she's thinking of it from her perspective. If she were to be put in the position Ethan was in, it would immediately crash, burn, and fucking fail, because she has literally no drive, no fucking, bro, hard work. Look at the shit she's doing. Again, sleeping on stream, that's hard work. Oh god, like, yeah, that shit would immediately crash and burn, because the level of productivity she's putting out versus Ethan is negligible. It's nothing. Like, the fuck.
He just opens the video.
Call that glaze for Ethan, but that shit is just objectively true. Like, fuck.
Reacts to it, does absolutely nothing, you know? And even her reaction is basically her just smoking and saying nothing of value at all. Now, this next part, we get an insight into the psyche of Kaceytron. Basically, she just blames all her failures on men, and don't be fooled, this is not a troll. This is legitimately how she thinks.
If I had been given just like one fucking leg up in life, I've always been funny. I should be more famous than I am, but
I remember seeing this, John. It's just so stupid.
not, because I'm not a fucking man. And that's just the fucking truth.
Again, there are girly pops out there who are funny. Just on themselves. It's not depending on their gender. They are just funny because that's their personality.
And I know all of the incels will be like, oh, here she goes again, claiming sexism. Like, then what
Well, yeah, because your patterns of behavior show you do this every day.
the fuck else is it?
That's right, guys.
Maybe you're just talentless, hon. Maybe you're not as cool as you think you are. Maybe your personality isn't as good as you think it is.
I'm a failure because of men. Men are the cause of my horrible failed life. Dude, honestly, everything makes sense now. This is why she's so obsessed with misogyny and incels and basically all these buzzwords, is because she actually attributes all of her problems to men as a whole and is unable to take any level of accountability.
About to say what? Accountability? Victim complex, cry bully, never take accountability. Stamped in with every single one of these heads.
And responsibility for her own life, right? And you know, this might be a little bit cruel or whatever, but the fact is, you're just not entertaining enough for people to watch you on a regular basis. That's why even after a decade of apparently streaming and being online in the community, you are unable to actually form a career, right? And that is not men's fault that you were unable to entertain.
That. Well, I'm sure you could take a guess at whose fault that is.
Kane. I mean, at least one person called it funny in the Twitter replies there, so I don't know why you've been unable to succeed. But blaming it all on men is such a horrible strategy because that makes you have no power over the situation. This is just a general life lesson, right? You want to take responsibility for all the problems in your life, right? It's a general stoic principle. Everything that happens to you is because of you, and then that way any success you have is also because of you, right? The thing is, if you actually believe that everything is your fault, that means you have the power to change your own life. That means your decisions actually affect the course of your life. But if you think everything is in the hands of some mysterious force, it's misogyny, it's the patriarchy, it's men are the reason I'm failing, of course your life is going to suck because you're not going to take any steps to improve because you think it's all...
Exactly. And I see where Peggy is coming from. It's like, yeah, you're, again, like, with not taking accountability and you're shelving off blame to every single John. This is like what literally Clara Dow apology was. Yo, I'm not going to apologize because I feel like I didn't do anything wrong. So this is why I'm saying she could never be on the change in patterns of behavior and get better, because if you don't acknowledge that you're making mistakes, that you're doing a bad, that this was the fault of yourself, how could you improve? How could you do better? Because you can't even realize what you did wrong in the first place. So we know you're not going to get better, indoor change for the better, do all this shit. Stand.
On the part of men, you know? So Casey, you know, genuine advice here, probably stop blaming other people for your problems, you know, work hard every day, work on improving yourself, and maybe, you know, you can actually move past this, you know, provided you don't get sued into bankruptcy. I mean, you're pretty much bankrupt already, but, you know, provided you get past this whole lawsuit situation.
Yeah, that's just inevitable.
I mean, you know, you might actually have a career. And I feel like the men excuse is such a cop-out as well, because what about all the successful women? Apparently, they just,
It's like, yo, this is what I always say. Shout out the Huns. Shout out the girl like Pops. The babes, put some respect on them. They can do their thing. They can do their tingy, baby. No cap. Like, yeah, there's a ton of successful, especially girly pop streamers. Bro, Emeru, Valkyrie, Senna, Pokimane. Like, bro, we can, the list just keeps fucking going on, bro. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Obviously, even to Pokimane's credit with that dumbass takes he was trying to have or whatever. But yeah, duh, like the streaming space, a good amount, and especially the successful bulls, is like male dominated. Like, let's keep it a buck. But that does not mean that there are no girly pops that are successful as fuck in the space. That's just dumb as hell. And then again, to blame your reason of failure and not having success on the factor that you're not a male is dumb as shit, considering, again, list off the names: Emperor, Pokimane, Senna, you know what I'm saying, Valkyrie. Like, yo, they're successful. The reason you're not is because you don't want to be. Let's keep it a buck. You not put it in that work.
they had nothing to do with it, right? Apparently men made them successful as well. Like, that obviously makes no sense. Obviously, they worked hard to achieve what they have, and so can you. Now, after this, she gives the ultimate virtue signal. She talks about how much she loves gay people and loves, like, women.
Oh, yeah, this was straight pander. I'm just letting this play, because
basically anybody but...
I already boxed her up on this shit. I'm like, bro, you like, it's just clear grift.
Straight men.
She has no reason why. I just love gay people. I just do, like... Is there, besides heads supporting you financially and all that, is there any reason why?
Though I get emotional whenever I think about it. I love gay people so much. I do. I love gay people so much. I love women so much. I do. I love gay people so much. Sorry. I'm like, it's not a joke. I do. Like, I wouldn't be like who I am without you guys. And like I said, this is nothing against the straight. This is nothing against, I'm a straight too. But you know, like being a woman on Twitch fucking sucks.
Ah, yes, being a woman on Twitch, very hard. You know, the special treatment must really suck. Or the reason she's frustrated is because she gets no special treatment because, well, I'm not gonna complete that sentence, am I? But yeah, what a pathetic, pandering statement. I love women and gay people, guys. Anybody but the straights, of course.
And they be saying fucking Trilly to pander, guys. Be showing love to the babes, but like, nah, that's real pander. Because at the end of the day, like I tell the Huns, the lover babes, the gully pops all the time, it's always peas for Trilly. Y'all know I'll call out some of these Huns, especially some of these influencer girly pops. We'll keep it peas. I will tell the truth, at least my truth on how I feel on it. That's stamped Miss Kaceytron.
I mean, I guess I can posit a reason as to why she hates straight people, because no fucking straight man is watching this shit with a gun to
Fair.
his head. But yeah, after this, she cries about the lawsuit, and then she talks about how the good straight men need to hate her, as if like all straight men are inherently evil, and only the good ones will be supporting Kaceytron.
Stupid generalization.
My other hope is just like, we need the girls. We need the girls and the gays. Like I said, like I have just been like, and this isn't anything against the straight men. Like, any of the good straight men know exactly what I'm talking about.
Any of the good straight men. Oh my god. But then good is just whatever like you desire for them to be good. Like basically in that factor again, good is whatever they want them to be, which is basically having your same political ideologies, normal ideologies, everything. Like it would have to be basically it'll be the male version of yourself, Kaceytron. That's not every dude. That's not every straight dude. What the fuck? Bro, oh my god.
But I think to any of the straight men that are one of the good ones, there's a lot of bad ones. I'm sorry.
The bad ones, again, are the heads that don't fully agree with her and align with her. Like
to inform you, there's some bad ones. But to any of the straight men that are one of the good ones, they get what I'm saying.
I don't.
Too, I think. But I've just been so passionate about making a space for women and LGBTQ people.
This is just not even true. Again, you've been focused on tweeting about Asmongold and lying about mad niggas all over this shit. Also, seems like the well, actually, the lawsuit, you don't even give a fuck. Like we said, you didn't even get a lawyer yet or none of that shit. But if you were trying to, you know, Miss Kaceytron, hun, build a safe space for the girly pops, like, why don't you just actually focus on doing that? Because it seems you, like, again, you were prioritizing talking crazy and all these other heads, you know, really trying to be part of this Hassan echo chamber in orbit. Then you were trying to make a good space for the girly pops. It's like, yo, please miss me with that shit, hun. You're just fucking lying.
On Twitch for years because it's hard to be seen as a human whenever you're a woman.
Dude, oh my god.
That is just so fucking stupid.
This is actually some like S-tier brainwashing. Is she actually serious? Like this is legitimately how she views the world? I mean, how pathetic
I would hope not, because it's just fucking stupid.
is that? I mean, can somebody explain to me like what did straight men do to her so bad that she hates them this much? And it's
This is the shit I was asking, like asking Jasmine Tan, but not in this sort of way, but like what bro did some shit to you where this is now your ideologies that you're in perspectives that you're going throughout your life with? Because I need to point out to you why that nigga was an asshole and how every nigga isn't like that nigga. Because what the fuck is going on here?
somehow affects how she lives. Like, how does it change the price of the groceries? Like, what? And don't worry, no good straight man is ever gonna, you know, be by your side or whatever. They're all taking a rocket to the nearest moon to get as far away from you as
I'm about to say, yeah, you'll catch my ass in Andromeda.
possible. And I feel like if I was as desperate as her for money, I wouldn't be so picky with who's like donating to me, right? I'd just be like, you know, I'll take what I can get. Apparently, the gays and the women are not, you know, filling your GoFundMe so far. So maybe if you accepted the straight men at least. Although, again, I don't think there's many
I'm
people.
about to say, I don't think, and that goes for all the G-boys. I don't think that, oh, well, no, that goes for all the orbiters. I don't think the G-boys are serving y'all up that much anyway.
Jumping at that opportunity, maybe your grinder ass boyfriend, but you know. Then she talks about how she doesn't deserve this, the world is just against her, all this nonsense.
So this is so fucked up what's happening to me. This is so fucked up. Please donate. Like,
It's not.
there's some real fucked up shit happening to
Even if there really was, I mean, again, it's all on your own accord. You could have just, you know, gave actual commentary, your own opinions and conjecture on Hassan Piker, but you didn't, hon.
me right now that I do not deserve. Oh my god, I don't remember reacting to that.
I'm sure you don't.
Did I react to that? I don't
You did.
recall.
Of course you don't.
Like, I don't know. I think that he probably just took some other video that I was reacting to of
No, it was Hassan Biker.
Real Housewives or something, and that's why I'm smoking the weed, because I don't think I ever
We'll definitely be able to tell the difference between Real Housewives and Hassan Biker.
reacted to that. Like, I don't remember it. Maybe it just
Again, I mean, of course you wouldn't.
wasn't memorable.
Dude, I still can't believe that was an actual argument she made. Like, holy shit. Genius strategy, obviously, debunked
Big brain.
by legal mindset. That's
Facts. Uncle mindset.
obviously not gonna fly in court. Now again, she's gonna say, it's a troll, everything I do is a troll. But again, the lawsuit is very real. I honestly think Casey might, okay, now that I think, yeah, she might actually qualify as the most pathetic Hassan orbiter. Like, now that I think about it, yeah.
Her and Sean, okay. Yeah, if y'all have read JJK, I ain't gonna lie, if you remember Sendai Colony, bro, it's a three-way deadlock on some Yuta, freaking, what was it? Who was it? Was Yuta Ishigori and Oro? How do you say her name? Uro. Yeah, this is the three-way deadlock in Sendai, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. It's between Kaceytron, Mike from PA, and Sean the Black. Yo, these fools are fighting for whoever the fuck is the most irrelevant. This shit is Yo, bro, they all about to bust out the domain expansion. That shit gonna collapse just like in Sendai. Except I'm not gonna lie, their shit was gonna have no kickback. There was not any cursed energy, bro. Let me tell you.
Easily. I mean, maybe Mike from PA, but he's like pathetic in a different way. Casey's like,
Bingo.
you know, that broke type of Omega pathetic.
Everything incel
Like, yeah, she's broke pathetic. Yeah. So you know what? We can really break this down. Kaceytron'S broke pathetic. Mike is just pathetic, the definition of the word. And then Sean the Black is pathetic in terms of, like, obviously clout and motion. Like, nigga, Sean D irrelevant.
community that's been attacking me relentlessly for like the past 10 years is going to use it for YouTube clips because they literally make careers out of bullying women like me.
Not bullying. I mean, I'm just telling the truth because you're not.
And I'm just so fucking tired. I'm just so fucking tired of constantly being harassed by this shit, you know? Like,
I wouldn't say harassed. I'd say people are giving the genuine criticism that you deserve. Some heads are probably hating, and we discuss this all the time. Fuck those heads. But for any heads that are telling you blatantly the bullshittery that you're doing, hun, yeah, that's not harassment. That's, again, just you not wanting to take accountability for the bads you did.
like for the past 3 or 4 months, I've really just been like, I just want to focus on myself and I want to focus on my community. I want to focus.
That's just lies. You've been more focused on tweeting about Asmongold than doing any of that, let alone creating a safe space for the girly pops, for the women.
On being funny. I want to be one of those people who's just a breath of fresh air, you know, somebody who
Definitely not that.
people can watch to escape and get away from it all.
You've literally
100% not watching you two escape.
had a decade to become funny. You have completely failed at that. The only comedy she has is that like special type of train wreck comedy where you laugh at someone ruining their life completely.
See, there you go. You laugh at. Are you laughing with? No, you're laughing at them.
And you're
What's
just
funny is them. Like, they are the thing that is funny. Not because they are a funny person, someone that is humorous. Their existence is what's hilarious.
like, haha, I guess your life sucks so fucking bad, it's actually hilarious. I mean, she says she wants to be left alone, but she literally spent years crying on Twitter, just making mean tweets at people, calling people
Ding ding ding.
incels, misogynists,
Ding ding ding.
slandering people left and right, you know,
Ding ding ding.
Hasbin killed his mom. I
Ding ding ding. Ding 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 ding.
feel like she's getting everything she deserves, and it might not be in the conventional way or for the reason, you know, this is a copyright lawsuit, but I guess karma works in mysterious ways. Now,
Karma, like I say all the time, never disrespect the love of babe school at the end of the video. But Karma is a conniving bitch. She is relentless, and she will be back for your ass.
click this video so we can send Hassan to the moon. Surely the aliens will take him, right? Okay, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.
I would prefer Andromeda, bro. Gotta get him as far away as possible, especially from a goddamn Share Sim 7B. But, I mean, if he stays near it, we get more slops. Sloppy! Ah, lovely. But of course, y'all, shout out shit of love with more Pegasus. Already know, baby. They are getting exactly what they deserve. Obviously, talking about heads like Hassan and Kaceytron. Of course, if you guys want to watch the OG video, down in the description, first link. Share the love, of course, with more Pegasus, my glorious Slop King. And real quick, final page, get that we're running right back through. You already know. Hassan, he's out here trying to false flag on ISIS. Yeah, he's a dumbass. We know. We'll be talking about his dumbass tomorrow, too, of course, because he opened up his mouth. And, yeah. Ethan boxing him up in a response, and even, unfortunately, Destiny being the one to point out his shit and responding and boxing him up. Yeah, seems like a casual. He's still fucking embarrassing himself. By the way, EHD, by the way, for the heads that be watching Pope Diorio. Oh! I ain't gonna lie, you are a moment, because, yeah, straight up EHD. But, let's see here. Let's go back through. Oh yeah, the fucking mods, bro. The nigga Gato. Yeah, Gato, you're just a fucking idiot, dude. I'm not gonna lie, you sucked dick for free 99 for the past 7 years posting on them tweets, and them shits gained you literally nothing. In fact, they're just some shits are about to put you in fucking bankruptcy, you dumbass. So hey, hopefully it was all worth it. And then we got of course, Kaceytron, not taking account, and victim complex, cry bully, never taking accountability, and Shadow Wizard Money Gang. We love casting spells. Yeah, because she pouring assault around, you know what I'm saying, trying to do voodoo magic, black magic on the crew. I don't know what the hell is going on. But yeah, Kaceytron still embarrassing herself and not getting a lawyer. Seems like a casual. But yeah, I know how that goes for the slops. Of course, again, like I said, share the love with more Pegasus, our glorious Slop King. And I'll be catching y'all on the flip, baby. Peace.
you.